All right, Stephen Miller handles a lot of the White House policy, and he is back with us tonight. And good to see you, Steve. Let's start here. The president can't cut U.S. aid. He can't swiftly deport gang members. He has no say in who's allowed to fight in the military that he commands. This is what the courts in this country are telling us tonight.
First of all, Rob, thank you for your incredibly eloquent discussion of these issues over these last several days and understanding the essential importance of reining in these district court judges in order to keep American democracy alive. It's that serious. Think about it from the standpoint of the Marxist left, the communist left. What they'll do is they'll find a radical communist, somebody who hates our civilization, hates our way of life. They'll install them in some little-known district court somewhere in the country that most people would never even think about. And some district court judge that normally would have no particular business in front of them. Then Donald Trump gets into power, and then that district court judge now assumes the full powers of the presidency. So you have a district court judge in a neighborhood in San Francisco or a neighborhood in Manhattan or a neighborhood in Los Angeles. Now they're saying, I'm the president of the United States. I, the district court judge, am the commander-in-chief. I command the armed forces. I direct the foreign policy. I direct counterterrorism operations. I direct where aircrafts fly to, who's deported from the country, what terrorists are arrested. These are awesome and extraordinary powers that belong to the president and the president alone. And when district court judges, elected by no one, representing no one, answerable to no one, accountable to no one, take the awesome powers of the presidency, it can only be described, Rob, it can only be described as tyranny.
And I know this number has been floating around for a couple days now, but it is just amazing when you really look at it. In the last 2 decades, 20 years, 67% of district court injunctions were against Trump. 67% have been against this one president of the United States. 92% of those by Democrat-appointed judges. It certainly is hard for, and I know that the spin on the other side is that, well, the president tries to break all the rules, and he's the most lawless president we've ever had. So, but what's your contention with those numbers?
Well, let me engage with that. This is so important, Rob. I would love to do an hour with you on just this subject, Rob. The real answer, Rob, is that the communist judges are issuing injunctions against President Trump because he is the first president in our lifetimes to reassert the rule of law and constitutional order in this country, to say illegal aliens cannot live here, to say that foreign criminal gangs cannot menace our citizens, to say that unelected bureaucrats do not control the direction of federal policy, to say that foreign aid is not a right, but a foreign policy function vested in Article 2 and the commander-in-chief. These are the core principles of the Constitution that undergird our entire democracy. The injunctions are an effort by the radical left to prevent the American people from having the restoration and change they voted for. Yeah. The way these judges look at it is they say, you don't get to have the country you want. You don't get to vote for the change you want. They want all power vested in the bureaucracy and the judiciary, and none in the American people. Yeah. This issue was litigated, Rob, for the last 8 years. The issue of rogue judges, the issue of radical left judges, the issue of local judges assuming awesome powers that do not belong to them. And the American people went to the voting booth, and they said, we want democracy back, we want our freedom back, and we want Donald Trump back. And that's what they're going to get, Rob.
You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt Tonight on Newsmax.